Okay, so this is problem 18 from chapter 11 of CFIN7. This is a marginal cost of capital calculation, just the calculation for marginal cost of capital and weighted average cost of capital are basically the same. The difference lies in whether you're going to use, in this case, the cost of retained earnings or the cost of new common equity. So what we're going to have to do is calculate the breakpoint for equity and determine whether we have enough retained earnings to fund the project. So Passport Transportation must raise $650,000 to support operations. Its capital structure consists of 45% debt, 15% preferred stock, 40% common equity. If Passport raises new capital, its before tax cost of debt will be 10%. Its cost of preferred stock will be 12%. Its cost of retained earnings 15%. Its cost of new common equity 18%. Passport's marginal tax rate is 40% if it expects to generate $250,000 in retained earnings. What is Passport's marginal cost of capital if it raises $650,000 in new funds? So what we have to calculate the breakpoint for equity, we're going to take the $250,000 and we'll divide it by the weight of equity. So if this calculation is greater than 650,000, we don't have to issue new stock. But if it's less, we have to issue new stock, and our calculation will include the cost of new common equity instead of the cost of retained earnings. So 625,000 is less than 650,000. So our marginal cost of capital will employ the cost of new common equity. So our marginal cost of capital is the cost of debt. Where we start? Let's start with the weight. So the weight of debt times the cost of debt, and then we multiply that by 1 minus the tax rate to give us the after-tax cost of debt. So, and then plus the weight of preferred times the cost of preferred, the 12%, then plus the weight of equity. And remember, we have to use the cost of new common equity here. So 0.12, let's format that as a percent. So 11.7% is the marginal cost of capital because the company had to issue new common equity to complete the project.